Hey everyone, we're doing a trunk shock replacement for a 2010 Acura ZDX. After about 9 years, these shocks are going bad, so it's having a hard time lifting up by itself. There, it actually falls if it's not lifted all the way. And originally, if you just lifted it up, it would go all the way up. All right, we're gonna start with the replacement. What you do is you need a helper. There's the helper. So she's gonna help hold up the trunk while we release these two shocks. We're gonna start with one side first. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have the helper hold the trunk up, and then you take your flathead screwdriver, you push it in, you pry this little pin right here. Once you lift it up a little, you should be able to easily move the shock away from the bracket. There. So it's the bottom is off, or the top is off. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna move to this side. And there's gonna be the same thing, same pin over here. It's gonna be the bottom side. So we're gonna pry that off. And what you do is you just have your helper keep holding. There. And that was easy, one-handed. See how the flathead's just in there. That's off. Make sure your replacement ones are the same size. We probably should have checked the replacement first before we took that off. That's okay. The helper gets some workout. And let's see. And it, yep, looks like a good match. It looks almost factory. And it's the same brand. Oh, hey, it's like a factory OEM one. We didn't even realize it. But anyways. So, I will pop the bottom one in first. Sorry, the angle's gonna be bad, but simply push in. And don't push on the pin itself, but what you do is you push down here so the pin actually...
Can't see.
Oh. So what I did was I pushed this against that, and you don't push against the pin. You actually have to push under it so the pin can expand. Done. Now your helper can let go. Okay, so we just finished the replacement for one side. All right, let's test it. Can you close the trunk? All right, open it. Is it a little stronger?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's actually lifting up pretty good now.
No.
But what we're gonna do is we're gonna replace both of them, since yeah, it didn't cost that much money to buy it. So we'll do the same exact thing. I'm gonna release the top pin first. The helper needs to hold it again. Yeah. And what I try to do is push it down a little, or help push the trunk up and the shock down so it releases pressure. Pry it, and then there, pop it off. And then the same thing right here. You just, let's see it again. I'll do it one-handed again. It's pretty easy for the other side. And make sure the pin don't pull it all the way out because it's gonna fly towards you. That would be bad. One-handed. Okay, maybe one, oh, there it is. So the shock is off. The helper's gonna open that one-handed.
Two-handed.
And what you want to do is measure this up again, just to make sure it's the exact same replacement.
Is this the one you just took out? This one? This one is?
It has a blue label. Oh, yeah, the
No,
blue one
this
has
is
a
the one
blue.
you just took out on that side because this is the other side.
Yeah, so what you can notice is the
the
factory
same.
ones had a blue label on it. And this one, yeah. So each of these are 186 pounds of pressure, I believe.
So,
Part number SG265003 by Stabilis, and I believe that's the same company as Saks. But yeah, I'll look up the details later. And what we want to do is install it the same exact way that you took the other one off. So this one, I'll zoom in right there. So do you see how I'm not pushing on the pin itself? I am pushing on the bottom of the base. There, and it clicked in. All right, what we'll do. So do you see how it doesn't line up perfect, but you have to lower the trunk a little right there. Done. Now the helper can release, and hopefully the trunk doesn't fall. Okay. Now we're gonna test it out. To open it?
no.
No. Okay. Well, we don't have the key fob, but it lifts it up a couple inches and it goes right out. All right. And installation is complete. All fixed.